And welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Stevie C, and I'm here with Mark Sherry and David Sokol, and our special guest, Eric Lichter from Dirt Floor. And this is our New Haven set, because all three are from New Haven. And we ended, the last thing you heard was Hannah Fair and her song Home. And then we heard Let Loose with Work of Art and Stefanie Clark-Harris with Spirit Moves. Let's talk about Stefanie Clark-Harris.
Mm-hmm.
Spirit Moves. I can hear this song sung in a revival.
Oh, yeah.
She'll appreciate that. She would appreciate that.
That's to me, that's country with gospel sound to it. Yeah. And she's got the perfect voice for it too, just perfect.
She's such a sweetheart, and that was the vibe. That was sort of that a little bit of a country with a tinge of soul, and those harmonies and the oohs and everything, and a little Hammond organ and all that stuff. We wanted to kind of go to church a little bit, but with a little pedal steel thrown in.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great.
Yeah. Well, you did it. and after that, we had the Let Loose doing Work of Art. I thought that's just a great pop tune.
Great dance tune.
Oh, they're an awesome band from New Haven. I met them through Pete Greco, who was he was the guitar player in the band, and I had made a record with him a couple of years prior. We've become incredible friends. They're a great band out of New Haven, a big band. There's, a number of them. And we made the record over the course of a week. They slept at the studio, and we did it the old-fashioned way, how albums used to be made.
It's an interesting mix of rock, soul, R&B, country. I'd be hard-pressed to categorize this song.
It's a really good thing. And my chief engineer, Steve Whitus, did an excellent job on on mixing that album and giving it the muscle that it needed. A lot of the times my folksier side isn't a challenge for him. So he needed a challenge. And so a band like that, where there's some real muscle is a really great thing for him.
I like the background vocals on that as well. Is that the band doing those?
The band, yeah, that's all them, and I may have added a little something here and there, but I really only got my hands involved and my fingers on it as a producer, just trying to help with arrangements and maybe try a minor chord here or this drum part here. Otherwise, I kind of stayed out of the way and let it happen.
Then our last song that we heard, Hannah Fair doing Home. Yeah. Really nice driving rhythm in that song, and really what I thought was a compelling vocal.
She's my favorite people in the world, Hannah.
Did she play guitar on that?
She did. She is like a powerhouse. And that song is about 5 years old now. And it was recorded. I recorded that when I was only using tape machines. So that was recorded on, an analog deck. And I'm not an analog digital guy. I don't have the argument. I don't really believe in it anymore. However the song has to get done is how it gets done. She was about 17, I think, when we did that. And her mom brought her to me when she was about 15 to meet. And we made 2 records together. And she is one of the most incredible artists you'll ever hear. Like, it doesn't matter, who it is. She will, like, if you see her live, she's an absolute, she has it like they all do. She has that thing.
Well, her voice is strong and resonant in a way that you don't hear very often. It's not screechy hard. It's just naturally big. It's awesome.
Do you know what's amazing about all of the singers that we've heard so far? And it's the one thing that I love. And nowadays there's this thing, and I don't really like it. And I hear it in popular music a lot. They call it hip singing. It's actually a term. But there's this affectation that the singers have where they draw out words.
Yeah.
They all start to sound the same. No matter how sweet the song is, it's hard to tell one singer from another because they're using this affectation.
Mm.
And I try to tell them, like, be who you are. I don't care. I don't want you to sound like this other person. Stevie Nicks. I love Stevie Nicks because of how she sounds. I love Norah Jones because she's got a voice, and so it's always important for everyone to sound just like who they are. And that's the beautiful thing.
Well, our next block, we're going to start out with somebody who's definitely sounding like who he is. And that's somebody that we just listened to a second ago. So let's listen to Eric Lichter's song, Lily's Tune.